Right, so I wanted to show you something. Now, as you can see, we have a letter from Department of Works and Pensions here, complaints team, yeah. And it is saying this was for your email from the 12th of March to the Right Honourable Mel Stride, yeah. So, we've got that bit. Now, see that bit there? What I didn't do that particular day, I didn't write down the name of the person, but I was on the phone for 44 minutes. Now here's the... Okay. My brother used to work for the phone company I'm with. And he said to me, go through your call log. So I'm going to. Because, like I say, these phone calls from the doctor, they lasted 44 minutes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go through that, and then I'm going to highlight the call, and I'm going to say to Department of Works and Pensions, oh, by the way, you couldn't find any trace, but I can. And the reason why I'm doing this is because my MP, Ruth Edwards, said to me I had wrote to her and to Mel Stride to ask just a simple question. What's happened with my application? That's it. Wasn't anything else. And she said, there is nothing on the system. And she also said, please reapply, and what they will probably do is they will chase it up. So this here, there's the date on the letter. Now, here's the best bit. Last year, I was called into the job centre. I was called into the job centre because I'm over 50 years old. Oh, shock horror. So here's the thing. They called me in, and it was about pensions. So the person who was doing the class, let's say it was a class, there was about 14 people at this event. Now, here's the thing. These people that were there was one guy at the front, another guy sitting to the side, and then there was a woman who was sitting at a table with all of the information, the leaflets, etc. Now, sat there because we're being called in. And I sat there right till the end, thinking, why the hell am I doing here? So, here's the thing, right? Said to the guy about what was going on, and he said to us, what's your national insurance number? So I told him, and he logged in to my journal. Now when he logged into my journal, he turned around and he said to us, there's two people living where you are. And I went, who's the second person? That would be your mum. And I turned around and I says, how is that possible? He says, well, this is your mum's name. And I went, how is that possible? And he said, well, can you explain? And I turned around and I says, go to my journal on the 19th of December. So he did. And he went, oh, I see a problem. And I went, am I asking for a headstone? Yeah, you are. I says, why'd you ask for a headstone? He says, yes, I understand. He says, I see the problem. And this is my whole point. You see, when I've had a phone conversation for 44 minutes with a doctor, and you can't find any trace, was that doctor off-world? Were they ringing me from the moon? Because, you see, if I go back through the call log, incoming call, because it was incoming, 44 minutes or 45 minutes, yeah? If I can find it, then you and your experts at Department of Works and Pensions, well, you're either stupid or you're incompetent. It's one of the two. Because the MP said to me to reapply, and when you reapply, they should be able to find information. There are not two addresses in this village. There's one. And that's the point. When they rang me, to ask all of those questions, I've answered those questions. And now they're turning round and saying, well, we have no record. I think that's absolute bull. So, now you know what I know. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.